Hey guys, it's me Stace. Welcome to video number 3 in our toilet paper roll mini album series. The very first video we went ahead and created the outside cover. Second video we did the inside binding, inside pages, and also created a pocket here or a page with our mini album. So today we'll probably work on 2 more toilet paper tubes. So I have these 2 here. I'm going to grab my trimmer so we can cut some paper up to fit it. And I'm going to go ahead and take this one and cut this down to be, get straight edge first. Okay, cut this to be a width of 2.5 inches and a height of 3 3/4. And you'll see this in a fit our tube nice. And if you want to, like I said before, you can go in there and ink your edges if you want to. I'm going to go ahead and grab another piece for the other side. So again, the same size, 2.5 by 3 3/4. We can set that aside. And I have my glue. I'm using art glitter glue, and I'm also using a sticky strip. So what I want to do, we have a pocket here. You see we have a little punch out there for the pocket. I want to put the pocket this time on the other side. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue this one right down. Okay, so put that on. Make sure it's on there nice and good. Okay, and the other side, I want the pocket to be on this side. So when you flip the book over, I want the pocket to be here. So I'm going to go ahead and add my paper here. And what I want to do for this one is put some sticky strip on it. Let me find the opening. Here we go. Just on the very end where you're going to use your punch to punch a hole out. This way, whenever you punch it out, you're going to have your sticky strip behind there, so your pocket piece, this little part here, is going to flip up on you. Alright, so I got that. Let me go and grab my bone folder to give that a rub. Alright, I'm going to peel the backing off of this piece. Just fold my glue over if I have any hanging on. And then take my glue, the wet glue. Okay. And again, the wrong tube, I want the pocket to be on this side. So I'm going to put this down. Let me fold that glue under. Okay. Alright, so that is there. Now I'm going to go and open the tube up and put my punch in there. And I'm using a 3/4 inch punch. I'm going to punch my notch out. Okay, so now we have that piece. But I think I also want to create a pocket or a place to put the photo on this one. So I think I'm going to create a pocket for it. Alright, so I already went ahead and created one, so I already have my measurements. I'm going to use this in a cardstock. Alright, so a piece of cardstock here. We're going to cut this down to be a width of 4.5. So it's 4.5 inches wide by 4 tall. Okay, so 4.5 by 4. Alright, so on the 4.5 inch side, I want you to score a 1/2 inch on each side. So on it with your trimmer, 1/2 inch here on one side, then the other side. So on both sides, on the 4.5 inch side, you're going to score it at a 1/2 inch. I'm going to take it now. It's on the 4 inch side. We're going to score this again at 2 1/4. So 2 1/4. Okay. Set that aside. I'll leave us with this. And what I want to do is just go ahead and fold my score marks. Okay, take my scissors, and we're going to cut on the bottom. You'll see the score mark here, the flap here, and a flap here. You're going to cut out the smaller flap. So go ahead and cut on that score line, just like that. Do this one as well. Okay, then on this side, just go ahead and cut on an angle. Okay, so it looks like that, and we're also going to cut on an angle on the top as well. Okay, so it looks like that. Okay, so now we fold up these score marks here. We can fold up this piece, and that creates a pocket for us. All right, let's see how this fits. Now, it's not going to fit perfectly on this page, so I think we'll let this page go, and we're just going to go ahead and glue this in. Whereas we're going to create that pocket, or adhere that pocket to this piece here. And we'll do a flap on this one, okay? All right, let's grab some paper again. Again, the same size, 2.5 by 3 3/4. I apologize for the puppy's paws. You hear them walking on my floor. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put this piece here, glue that down. Alright, now flip it over. I'm going to take another piece and glue that down. Okay, so we have this one here. Alright, so this first one is done. We're going to let that go so we have the pocket on that side. So this side, we covered it with paper. Now, try to imagine in your book, this is going to go like this. Okay, so this one, I'm going to have this be this side. So I'm going to create my flap on this side. Okay, so now to create your flap, what you want to do is grab a piece of cardstock. I just have a bunch of scraps over here. I'm going to cut my cardstock to be, this is, what does this measure? 2.5. I want to make the width of this be a tad bit smaller. So I'm going to go maybe 2 3/8 inches wide, okay, by 2. Okay. So for a tube that's 2.5 inches by 4, you want your flapped piece to be a tad bit smaller. So I went 2 3/8 by 2. We're going to score this at 1 inch. Okay, just like that. All right, set that aside. Take this, fold it, and again I want to miter the corners on 1/2, just a little bit, just to shave off some of the extra there. Okay, so this is going to go inside here like that and give us a spot for a flap. See how that works? Okay, so on this piece I do want to put a strong adhesive on it. And I'm going to rub that so it's on there really well. I seem to have glue on my thing. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go on this side. So you want to have this in here like this. That's going to fold down. Okay. So we're going to take the backing off. Okay. I'm going to open this up first before I stick that in there. Open that up so I have an opening. Take this, kind of put it in there without it setting, and line up the score mark here with the edge of my tube. Get it centered, all that good stuff, and then just push this down. Okay, now we have our tube with a flap. Okay, now you can make this be as long as you want. I think I'm going to make it be, we'll go 3 inches. And I need a piece of cardstock that is 3 inches wide. Okay, that's not quite 3 inches wide. Alright, let me grab, there we go, I'll use a piece of flap. Okay, so 3 inches wide. Let's make that straight first. Okay, so 3 inches this way. And your height will be the same as this. So just say 2.5. So 3.5 by 2. Is that what I got? 3 by 2.5. Okay. So this is going to get glued on to this piece like that, creating the flap. Okay, hopefully you're going to see that. So I'm going to put glue. I'm just using a wet glue here. Put glue on this piece. And I'm not obviously worried about my colors matching. I already have my book done. I'm just doing this to show you guys. You, of course, would have your paper match. Okay, so put that there. Get it nice so it kind of hides that white. Okay, so now that's going to flip over, and you have a flap right here. And this side, if you want to, you can still use it as a pocket. Okay, now I want to cover this side up, so I'm going to do the same measurements. 3, what is this, 3 by 2.5. Okay, let me grab another, I think this time I can use paper to cover that. So 3.5 by, or 3 by 2.5, sorry. 3 by 2.5, just like that. Take that, put some glue on it in the back, and we have a flap. So now I have another spot to add photos. I'm going to line it up on the side here with my black piece. And that. If you want to, you can round the corners. I think I will do that, Just taking an old corner round. I'm using the 1/4 inch side on this, just so it gets rid of the harsh corners on both of those. So now when you fold it over, you might need to go in there and reinforce that because I just added paper. So I'm just going to push it down really well, kind of hold that down. So now we have our flap. Okay? Alright, so we have that piece done. Now this side, I did not go ahead and add my tape here, but we're going to go ahead and punch it out anyway. So I'm going to open this up, grab my circle punch again. Alright, so now we have this page with a flap. Not the most perfect flap. Let me get rid of that wrinkle here. Okay, need to redo that. Alright, so I have that paper still over here. So it's 3.5 or 3 by 2.5. I probably recommend using cardstock here because it's more, and I'm actually going to go a shy shorter than 3, just like a sliver. I mean, this is what was giving me the issue, was getting caught in that fold. Alright, so take this. Usually when I make these, I don't really have a plan. I just kind of think of them as I go. So I apologize for not being a very organized video. I'm going to line it up at the end right here. Yeah. So you want to go a sliver smaller. Okay, that definitely helps. This way when you fold it over, it'll fold over easily. Okay, get that to glue down really, really well. Come back in and punch your corners if you want to. I just like that look. I think it just gives it softness that I think it needs. Okay, so there we go. Much better flap. All right, let's grab our book. So we have this page here, and I'm going to go ahead and put this page. I think I'm going to do it the same, guys. I'm going to put my pocket here. Otherwise, I'll have 2 pockets on the side. Yeah, the same paper. So I'm going to go this way with it. Nope, I'm going to go this way with it. Okay. All right, so again, how we do this, how I do it, just take one of the ends of this tape off. Open your, make sure it's going the right direction that you want it. I'm going to have my paper this way going this way. So I'm going to open this up, push this in, and you want to keep this opened until you get it under or over this white. Okay, get it in there as much as you can, and then hold it here and kind of line it up with the other one, and then just give it a push. Okay, just push that down. You might want to come in here and stand it up and really, really push that down. On the back side, you're going to take something like, I have a little Cricut tool. I mean, really anything to work. This little poker tool, just go in there. You want to open this up a little bit, and there is a little bit of flexibility there, so you're not going to hurt it. Open it up, go in there and pick that tape off this side. Okay, grab that and then pull it out and then push this part down. Okay, and again, just go in there and push really, really good. Okay, so now we have this page and this page. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing with this one, but I want my flap on this side. So open this up. Again, we're going to take this, take that off, make sure it's going the way you want it to go. Open this up to give you some room. Put it on there. Put it in as much as you can. Hold it here while it's still being buckled, and then line it up with your other tubes. And then push. I'm going to push down, then pick this up and just squeeze the bottom to make sure I get really good contact there. Okay, so we have that. Flip it over to this side, turn it around, put your finger in there and kind of open it up and grab something. You can go in there and take that tape off with. It actually is really easy. If you want to, you could use a glue here. If you want to use like a tacky glue. I think I did an album using just tacky glue and it worked fine. And I still have that album. So if you don't have the sticky strip, don't think you can't make it. Okay, you still can. Alright, pull that piece out. Give it a rub, and again, just kind of hold it in place and just give it a good pinch. Okay, that way it stays. Alright, so now we have this one with a pocket on that side, this little with a flap, and a pocket on that side over here. Let's go ahead and make our pocket pieces. Now, I did measure them. I already have one over here. It is an odd measurement. 2 3/8 by 3 5/8 is your pocket, because when you have this in here, okay, when you have that in there, you may think you can go all the way down, but you want to have the book closed. You don't want your pockets, pockets actually coming out past the book. And if you're going to add trim or ribbon or twine as a tag pull, you want to make sure they're not coming out of your book. So I think that was a good size. Okay, and again, that was 2 3/8 by 5, or 2 3/8 by 3 5/8. That's going to go in here. Okay, just like that. So there's our first pocket, or first tag. Let's go to make 2 more. I'm going to grab some cardstock, again, to create my pockets with. Okay, so our first pocket will be, let me even out my cardstock first. So I'm just using a bunch of stuff I had in my scrap bin. Why am I uneven here? There we go. My trimmer is uneven for some reason. Oh, there we go. It wasn't close. Okay. So 2 5/8 by 3 5/8. So I'm going to go to 3, and the 5/8 is in the line next to the half. Okay, so there's my 3 5/8, then 2 5/8. Is it 5/8? I think it might be 3/8. It is 2 3/8. I have all the measurements for this on my blog, guys. Okay, there's one tag. While I'm here, I might as well do another one. I'm going to grab some pink. We'll grab red cardstock. So again, the width is going to be 2 3/8. The height is going to be 3 5/8. You want the tag to be able to go in there loosely. Alright, I'm going to round the corners as well. I'm just going to use the corner rounder on the 1/4 inch side on both of these pieces. Okay, stack them together. Use my big bite, or you can use a hole punch and just punch a hole in them. And I also like to round my corners on the top as well, because again, you'll be flipping through it, and I think the corners get worn down faster if they weren't rounded. All right, let's continue on. So we have, where's the front of our book? Right here. Nope. Okay, so here's our first tag. We're just going to use a white one, like I have here. Okay, so there's that one there. Then this one is going to go on this side. Okay, that will go here. And then this one will go on this side as well. At this point, you can go in there and you can add ribbons to your tags. Like I said before, as far as photos, because it is a toilet paper tube, I don't really think it's acid free for photos. I'd recommend putting your photos on the outside or on the flaps, not necessarily inside the tag. I will leave the tag spot for journaling. Okay. All right. So I'm at 18 minutes. Oh my gosh, it's a really long video. I do apologize for that, guys. But so today we created 2 pockets and a flap for today's video. So the next video we do, will be today is Saturday. We'll see you again on Tuesday. It'll be these 2 pages. The next video will be on that Thursday. Will be our last video. We'll do the last page and also make a closure so our book stays closed. Alright guys, any questions at all, please let me know. And remember, all the measurements for everything I shared today are on my blog. It'll be linked below. Any questions, guys, let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.